STK looking to make sure that that happens as they are hot dropping right on top of them. I don't know what they have against each other, but STK continuing their trend of kind of targeting Yahoo to make sure that they don't have to deal with them in the grand finals. Looks like Yahoo will drop for vehicles and just kind of pull away from this for the time being. Looks like they should be okay. But yeah, STK clearly, I don't think there's any question at this point, wanting to make sure that Yahoo doesn't make it to that next level. Just on his back, can't really do anything.
To be fair, I hate buggies.
Well, who doesn't? Oh,
some people like them.
Well, they're aware now.
Imagine now. Ooh, that nade actually. I'm surprised they didn't knock him. STK, just look at his port. It's so much red everywhere on this map.
This is, I mean, look, Elevate, they're comfy. They should be feeling pretty good about their spot here. And meanwhile, actually, it looks like Orion going to run into LG as well. So a couple of fights going on here early.
Oh,
he's going to crash right through. He's going to miss the run over, but he's going to get the seat swap. Penta being put in his place. And now Purdy Curdy's the last one up with a 6x
and that's
it. And that is it for STK. Job done for Elevate.
Oh, that's a DBS waiting upstairs for you.
It certainly is.
Just leave, you know? Just, oh. Please. Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Finish him off with the revolver, because he doesn't have that much ammo. God. Oh, Shinboy got one too.
Oh, Babbler.
Okay.
Let's go.
Little Babbles got a little knock on a Keenan, but yeah, they're gonna lose those two members. And look at this ADR and friendly fire again.
Again, when we said the wheels fall off in these final games, typically this is kind of what we're talking about. Is Raven tries to do a little Batman, but he's not going to lose that or win that fight against Maji, and that is ADR done and dusted. So ADR and Orion, their tournament lives are now over. Oh, look at Keenan with the molly.
And that's going to be the indicator. They're getting pushed.
It missed. Oh, it missed. Hits the wall, falls outside. But yeah, now you're correct. From the Ashes knows exactly where these guys are coming from. And Balefrost immediately gets dropped by Pat Caps. They're going to have to pause that push. But here's the other duo making the push with the shotties. Pat will find one, will go down to the second. And now Lightshow going to try to provide some support to his teammate. Shinboy will flush that out as Pat Caps model will just wiggle and wiggle and wiggle.
Wiggle.
Now Waldo.
Oh. Ooh. Waldo has to be very careful here. The angles obviously are not the greatest, and this is such a bad push for Waldo to do, especially solo. Completely understand why he's hesitant to make that happen. Good reposition though here from Shinboy and Poonage. Oh. And Lister's gonna find Poonage from distance.
Oh, I thought that grenade was gonna get him, but Poonage going down. As Yahoo, look at this from
range.
Way downtown, and Poonage actually not even going to get rest here. He's bleeding out. I think he was second bleed. So yeah, he goes down too quickly, and now the push comes through. Balefrost will find Show, and now they are going to just turn their attention back over towards Waldini. As well, he holds the top side. Icy Flex just looking for some angle to provide some support, some assistance for his team, but just not finding it yet.
And this is such an integral battle for both teams. This is the battle for essentially 8th, and Waldo's gonna find one, traded out Shinboy. Icy Flex though, gonna find Shinboy as well. It's down to a 1v1.
1v1, and Bale gets Icy very, very low. Is going to try to go for the push here to see if he can
look at
Rats. Resin.
Look at Rats. I love this.
Hello, Senpai with the grenade. Oh, it falls just short, but the rest of the team, they smell points.
So smart from Rats.
They need the points as well. Look at them in 10th place. They could absolutely come up huge on this if they can find these kills. Shinboy just
Icy Flex
through the smoke, and now Icy Flex stepping up in a big way. Shinboy, the last remaining player up for Yahoo. 3 kills, 5 kills for the squad. Shinboy just gonna stay alive in the smoke as Rats continue to push in.
And LG,
look, wouldn't you know it, LG decided to join the party.
Oh, and this has got to be so gut-wrenching for both Shinboy and Icy Flex. Both teams desperately need it. And look at this. Rats realizes there's another team on the other side, but Icy Flex is not going down. That nade though, Flood, can he land it? The molly, that's it. And just like that, what a man, what an effort. They are at the cusp
And that is
54
absolutely
points.
huge, because from the ashes, like you just said, on the cut line, 54 points. They get crashed from 4 different ways in that high-low. And now Shinboy just trying to collect something, anything
No bullets
for
left.
Yoho here with the Vector Shoddy combo. LG still wants it. Rat's not leaving just yet, though. They see from the ashes it's out. They realize the situation. They know that they need these points. Oh, the Bison tank, the drive-by machine. Sonics will just pull forward. They'll avoid everything for now. It looks like they're going to try to go for this hill on the north side. 4N already here, but they're just going for the drive-by. You can hear the spray coming through, and it's doing work. H-Win gets 2 more for himself.
Who said the Bison wasn't good? You know what? Who said Hwin wasn't good? That's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone said that. Everyone knows Hwin's good. But
Oh, the
Hwin,
grenade.
I
Oh,
will
it wasn't
say,
a grenade.
I agree with you. Hwin's had a hell of a weekend.
Oh, he's looked so good. 4Nation not giving up on this just yet.
Oh
They didn't. They led with the Molotovs. He's got grenades. And there's another one. Another flush comes through. And they are just getting bisoned.
Oh,
the grenade will be the one that finishes them off. And H-Win should get rezzed here, as Sonics now have collected 5 kills for themselves.
This might be the play. Instead of bunching up on the southeast side of the circle, I think this is much better, as we see LG as well as Rats, as you were talking about. Rats needs to get out too, Poro. They're going to find a knock on Relo.
I mean, Rats absolutely has to win this fight. They need these kill points. They need to be able to get everybody up and moving into this next circle. They're going to trade, though, as Flood coming in from the high side will spot out Retaliative. Kickstart will be the one that gets the last shots into him. The knock and the flush coming through. Relo slowly, actually quickly bleeding out. Looks like they'll stop him, or they'll be able to stick the res onto him for the time being. But Rats down to 3, actually down to 2 up right now, as Hella Senpai is bleeding out.
Something just dawned on me as well. What happens if Sonics have to get in like long range battles and all they have is the Bison? I know. I think I saw Mark 12 on TIG or someone, but
that's not sticking to the Bison meta. We believe in trust here at the Oakwood. As Adam, actually, they're going to find Ethan getting knocked by Finna here to elevate down to 1. It's just going to be Hikerman. He goes down. Oldless is going to be the one to spot him out. Third Eye. I mean, they're in 7th, but they should be safe, I would think, here. Even if they do end up going out in this fight. But Tokyo Manji Gang, they're in a lot of trouble.
I'd be shocked if Third Eye didn't make it, but wait, what just happened to
2 of Sonics died to a push, and Funny Business is out now as well.
I
think the last one up.
What happened to Funny Business? I mean, Funny Business is safe. I guess they're having a good time.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Oh, but
They're moving
Tokyo
on.
Manji was not.
And it had to be Tilt Town.
Tilt Town. You know what? If they're not going, they're taking you with them, as we now see a rotation coming in from Rats. A desperate rotation. 2 of them are going to make it. It's just Grant and Spoon left.
Oh man, they got 20 HP between the 2 of them as well, and they're pushing into a full strength friendly fire. They managed to avoid the utility for now. Gonna get healed up at least a little bit, maybe try, as friendly fire just gonna keep sending it down, and now Tilt Town will get taken out by a combination of Oldless and Adam.
Ooh.
What a hold there from Third Eye. And yep, there you go, Rats. 1 will go down. I believe it's just down to Spoon.
What heroics? Is he that guy?
It's looking real tough.
I want to
We'll
have faith, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the placement points now. Dynamic going to get 1. There you go. Roth cleans it up, and that's it for Rats.
Which means
good tournament for them. But that means that Dynamic, they've been playing it so safe all day long today, making it to late game, not relying on kills so much as relying on placement points, which is always a tough sell.
Yes.
It's really difficult to do. It's a hard way to make it into the late game, or make it to the top of the leaderboard, but they've been able to make it work here today. Yeah, I mean, it seems that they've found somewhat of a win condition for themselves.
Sure.
I mean, just playing to late game, avoiding early game confrontations. They've managed to figure out how to do it in this lobby. We'll see how quickly it takes them, or how quickly they can figure out the grand finals lobby and figure out how to survive late in that, as Flood will spot out Camberghini. Delta had the seat swap on a Flood. Oh, he turns it, does it to him. Barrel for Delta, doing work on the Flood, and yep, the rest of Dynamic should come and provide some support.
Flood was...
Might be able to get that res onto Cam as well.
Yeah. Oh, Kickstart's gonna find Delta though. Beautiful shots. SLR is gonna find its mark. At least they get another point, which, again, I'm sure they think every point matters here, but they are indeed safe. I'm very curious what their comms are. I'm very curious how stressed everyone is.
Got the res.
Take
all that matters. Oh man, they are getting absolutely busted right now. Peppered is definitely the correct word. Is Friendly Fire going to leave their compound, start creeping out here a little bit?
So,
oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it could be a statement for Friendly Fire. I mean, this has been their issue, right? Like, they have been going out there being hyper aggressive, taking every fight, trying to get their way to the grand finals just based off of kill points alone. And finally, it seems they've managed to find themselves some placement points, to find themselves a late game. Let's see what they can do now that they are in a 4v3 against LG for the final win of the regionals.
Took the words right out of your mouth. We both, I feel like we both eyes wide. That
beautiful
was
stuff.
Beautiful reposition. Now LG is the team that is actually fighting for center now. Really well done.
It initially looked like they were using the UAS as a way to bait Relo to kind of over peak outside the side of the smoke.
Oh, kick!
But they eventually come to, oh, but Kickstart is still on fire. That man is a menace. As Roth, he's going to have to leave his hard cover tree because of the Molotov.
Oh!
Doesn't matter. Relo will follow it up with a well-placed grenade. And now Amaji and Corsac, they've got the smoke wall laid down. What can they do against the three-man squad of LG?
That's so smart, too. Look at the way LG realized there was now a threat, a duo potentially behind them because of that vehicle reposition. They smoke, and then they completely focus the other duo.
Focus.
It was so smart. And because of that, now they know that their southwest side is weak.
I mean, that is just the S-tier shot calling that we've come to expect from Relo, from LG, as he will take a knock. Go down to Maji.
2v2.
Snaker's gonna find Maji, gets the trade. Down to just Corsac. He can't go for the res, so instead he's just gonna have to play around the smokes, but LG knows exactly where he is. Shots coming through from Kickstart already. Corsac just gonna spray around the edges of that smoke to see if maybe he can get lucky. Well, Kickstart gonna use that shack, get the res onto Relo, get everybody back up. Doesn't matter. Snaker's gonna come through, and that's gonna be another win for Luminosity Gaming, this time with 16 kills.
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing.